I've got here Mrs. LaForge. It says from Iroquois, but I presume, I don't know, yeah, but it is Iroquois. It's not Iroquois Falls. It's a K. Never mind. Let's add another $100 to that. So what are we up to right now? We are up to 13 days at camp and still counting. 15 seconds left. Make those phones ring.
And in that 15 seconds, I want to mention Mark Visser, $100 to add to that total. And what does that say on our notes there? Camera guy, Mark Visser. Mark, are you here? Mark. Mark's down there. Thank you so much, Mark. $100 for Mark Visser. We're up to 14 days of camp and counting.
All right, here we go. We have Kavita Suri of Mississauga, $100. Thank you so much. Pick up your phones and pledge.
All right, so we have another donation here from Jamie McDowell. So he actually is volunteering today. He's also serving us day in and day out. He's a police officer, and he also gave $50. I think he's Superman.
And this brings our total now to, on the Easter Seals Telethon 2014, $556,000. We are halfway to $1 million. Let's go over to Michael Serapio right now. Mike.
Thank you so much, Kevin. That's a great number so far. Now listen, it's always wonderful to welcome back former Easter Seals kids to the Telethon. Caitlin Lenchak is also a past provincial ambassador. You were ambassador back in 2006. So what are you up to nowadays, Caitlin?
Well, I'm at Seneca York on my second year. I have a part-time job at Best Buy in Aurora. And, you know, I'm just living life. Me and my friend Bianca are going to Niagara Falls and just enjoying life.
Well, you know, you're going on a trip, you were saying, the first time without your parents. So tell us about independence and what that means to an Easter Seals kid.
Independence is very important for children with disabilities. It helps us, you know, acquire skills so that later on in life we are able to be independent on our own and do things that we really want to do.
Now, you know, I think a lot of people look at you and look at just what a successful young woman you've become. What did Easter Seals do for you to become the person that you are?
You know, Easter Seals is like a big family. They're all so supportive of everything. They've given me the opportunities and confidence to do many things that most children wouldn't do. And I would never take anything back. It was so amazing to have Easter Seals around.
Well, you really are an inspiration, and thank you for coming in and sharing your thoughts on this one. Now, thank you to Caitlin for that. Now, let's head up to our live eye at Upper Canada Mall with Anthony Regan and Perdita Felician.
Thank you very much. I'm here with Zach Walton here beside me and Ron Hogarth. I think many people of the hockey community would know him as well. First of all, congratulations and thanks for being here and helping out.
Oh, it's great here. You know, I'm just looking over my shoulder that I think this is the Toronto Maple Leafs game they're playing behind us. Nobody's playing. But that's enough for the Leafs fan now.
Boo. Zach, you give him shtick all the time, don't you, my friend?
Well, we've known each other for a long time, and yeah, I give him as much problems as I can give him, but he's getting old, so I figure I'd give him a break.
Before I have to break these two up and do Ron's job for him, your dad and you had a little talk about what Easter Seals does and on the drive down from Collingwood. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, I'd never heard this story until today, but I've always known that being disabled sucks. I mean, it's not easy. But my dad came to the realization when I was still little, like, I don't even remember. But my dad said there came a point where he just didn't know what to do. Like, how was he gonna pay for equipment and all the necessary stuff that raising a disabled kid needs? So that's when Easter Seals stepped in, and they've helped us tremendously ever since with everything from wheelchairs to interactive camp experiences. Yeah, it's been great.
You had a great time at camp as well. You get one of these wheelchairs, what, you're due for one every 3 years?
Somewhere around there, like, yeah, once every 3 years or so. And as you can tell from the state of this one, I put my chair through a pretty rough ride. And yeah, they're hugely expensive. Like, on their own, no one would be able to cover this, and that's one of the many great things that Easter Seals does.
They help with the cost of a wheelchair like this. $12,000. Imagine if you had to replace this every 3 or 4 years. An incredible amount of money. That's why we need you to pick up the phone right now and donate. And Perdita has some special guests, speaking of donating, guys, and she's got some firemen. Lucky Perdita.
I'm here with some Central York firefighters, and they're all around us, but I'm here specifically with Sean Mitchell. Now, I know that you guys like to be involved in the community. Why is that important to you and other firefighters?
Well, historically, firefighters have always given back to their community, whether they're on duty or off duty. And one of the ways we've been doing that is through our boot drives around the town of Newmarket and Aurora. Upper Canada Mall has been an amazing partner with us over the past few years, and we're more than happy to be involved today with Easter Seals.
Now, you guys have a really big check. I want to know why you chose Easter Seals.
You know what? Easter Seals has an amazing name out there in the community, amazing reputation, and I think it ties a lot right in with the firefighters' reputation, and we really like giving an opportunity to give back through Easter Seals.
Okay, the suspense is killing me. I want to know, how much money did you guys raise? Let's get the big reveal going.
Central York Professional Firefighters are donating $1,000.
$1,000, very nice. That's going to send a lot of kids to camp. But I'm going to go off the cuff a little bit. Sure. I know you guys all are here, and I wanted to know, is your fire truck outside?
Our fire truck is outside. We're on duty right now.
You don't say. Can a girl get a lift? It's kind of hot in here.
I can totally help you out. Firefighter Jeff, get in here.
Ah! Dream come true. Bill, back to you.
Thank you, Perdita. Joining me now is Sylvia Moretti, the Vice President of Human Resources, Direct Channels with TD. Sylvia, thanks for coming out today.
For having us.
Now, last year you made a big announcement that TD has been supporting Easter Seals for 30 years, and last year you announced a scholarship for kids. Tell us about that.
We did. So last year we did make an announcement to supporting Easter Seals youth through a scholarship fund. I'm really excited to be here to be here to participate in our continued support with the Easter Seals youth and supporting youth through post-secondary education.
So why is TD so committed to Easter Seals? It's 30 years. That's great.
So for TD, it's very important that we support the communities where we do business. And, you know, the reality is our employees and our customers, these are the communities where they live, work, and play. When you think about the youth in Ontario, we've got rising education costs. There's a shortage in, I guess, in supply of seasonal work available for students. You layer that with when you consider our youth who have physical disabilities, and they have these, plus many other challenges and barriers that they need to surmount. This scholarship fund will provide the youth in Ontario with physical disabilities in helping them, supporting them through post-secondary education or vocational training, and it will provide them with some support with things like whether that be assistive technology that they may need, whether it's assistive transportation or any other special needs that they may have.
So how do they apply for the scholarship?
They would apply for the scholarship online through the Easter Seals Ontario site at www.easterseals.org.
And you brought a check along with money for the scholarship. Tell us, how much is it?
We did, and we are providing you with $33,000.
That is terrific. Thank you very much, Sylvia. Don't forget, you can apply for the TD Scholarship as well as other Easter Seals post-secondary scholarships from now until May 2nd. Visit easterseals.org for more information. Thank you very much. Let's go over to Anne-Marie.
Hi, thank you. Camp Woodinen near London has a wonderful program that allows campers to reach new heights, literally. Have a look.
What we have behind us is the largest fully accessible high ropes course in North America. It was built in 2008 with the helping of Libro Financial Group, and what they've done is they've come in and we have a high ropes course that's designed to be accessible to kids that have mobility impairment and issues getting around normally. And basically what we can give them is an opportunity that, first of all, most children of any children wouldn't get the opportunity to climb on a course like this, and we can bring children down that have partial mobility, that have no mobility, and we can bring them to the course and put them up on a hydraulic lift, which I think I hear going on behind me. So we can take campers, we bring their wheelchair over, we'll put them into either a sling or onto the hydraulic lift, and we'll bring them up the course, and then we have 13 different elements on top of the course that they get the opportunity to go around on. Some of the campers, depending on their mobility again, will have the opportunity to go on their own, or some will use wheelchairs on top of the course, or some will use the assistance of the counsellors and rope staff that we have trained to work on the course.
You go on it, like, once it gets easier, and it's the most amazing thing in the world. When you're out there and you look down and you see your shadow, it's like, wow, I can't believe I am actually up here and I'm not scared. And all the carabiners and all the clips and hooks in the harness, they make you feel safe. and the counselors always check that they're locked before, like, you go on a rickety bridge or something.
Over. My friend, we are bridging it.
When we're in the middle, can I bounce a little?
You want to bounce?
This is the middle right here.
All right. You tell us when to begin bouncing. You see your shadow? You can see it again down here. Oh, hi. You ready?
Bounce.
Bounce.
Yay.
How does that feel?
I'm bouncing out of my chair.
Is that good?
Thank you.
More bouncing, less bouncing?
Same bouncing.
Same bouncing. All right, okay.
This is fun.
All right.
Thank you.
Campers can be quite nervous before they come here, but again, as staff, we're very much focused on their experience. So what we want to do is we want to reassure them that it's very, very safe. The ropes course is a very highly trained team. We have an exceptionally safe course here. What we try and do is we try and reassure them that the choices that they make are going to be choices that they set for themselves. They're going to set their own goals for it. We'll encourage them to be successful, but it's not our position to try and get a camper to do something that they're not comfortable with. We'll try and get them to challenge themselves and go into their stretch zone, but we certainly don't want anyone ever panicking up on the course. And the campers are very quick to tell us what they're happy to do and what they're not happy to do. But because this is such an unusual experience for any camper at any camp, it's one of the things that most people look forward to. But what we really love is when campers come out here and they're quite nervous the first time, because it's not normal for anyone to spend their afternoon 40 feet up in the air rolling around, right? So when they come down, they'll come up to us, and we get so many times, I can't wait to sign up to do the ropes course again. Or now I've tried the ropes course, I've got so much more confidence, I'm going to try and go on the swing. And it's them challenging themselves further without us even prompting it. That's really the biggest success that we see. And the amount of self-confidence and self-esteem that the campers can build up for themselves by completing challenges like this is really the best part of the job for us.
The zip line, you're free in the air except for the harness holding you, and you're flying across to the other platform. It's so much fun. That is just, by all means, my favorite part of the rope course.
Thanks for coming. The fact that the campers that you get to go up and go through the challenges up here are so grateful for the experiences that you have. And the emotional payoff that you get from that makes you feel that the job that you're doing is really worthwhile. And ultimately, like for me, when it all boils down to it at camp, that's why we're here. It's to make sure that people that really deserve to have an opportunity to do something really unique and special get that opportunity. And our job is just to facilitate that.
Now imagine the freedom of tackling the high ropes when a doorstep can be a major boundary in everyday life. Kids with physical disabilities enjoy Easter Seals Camp because there is no can't. There's just yes you can. And yes, you can make a difference by going to the phone and making your donation now. Kevin.
All right, thank you very much. Sandra Gass just coming up and joining me right now from Mama's Pizza. Hi again, nice to see you.
Nice to see you again, great to be here.
And we say again because there's such great supporters of us, you and your heart-shaped pizzas.
Yes.
Tell me about this.
So every year we have, well, this year will be Tuesday, April 29th, will be what we call Mama's Day, where you can order in or pick up a medium pizza, one topping for $4.99. And each pizza, Mama's Pizza, will donate $1 to this great cause for the children.
All right, and you are here not just to do that, but to do even more. You're going to match everything that people donate up to and including $6,000 over the next 5 minutes.
Exactly. That means for every dollar that we receive, Mama's Pizza will match it. So that's a fantastic investment for you.
That's 100% return on your investment. I like that. All right, the way we're starting the clock this year is we are just using the model for Easter Seals this year, and that is we're helping kids be kids. So help me say that saying, and we'll start the clock. You all set? What's Easter Seals doing?
Helping kids be kids.
And the clock is off and running right now. Get to your phone and double your investment, double your donation. 416-205-3300, 1-866-997-5799, no matter where you're watching us in Ontario. Let's say hello and good afternoon, not only to Toronto, Scarborough, Mississauga, Etobicoke. Let's also say hello to North Bay, Sudbury, Timmins. Let's go over to Mike and say hello to Mike and Diane.
You know, Kevin, the average cost for helping to provide access for a child with physical disability could be up to $40,000 a year. Interestingly enough, 46% of the people who requested support last year from Easter Seals made less than $40,000 a year. So it can be a huge, huge help. But so now, right now, I want you to call. This is our phone. There are 17 phones available. It's down now. It's 15 from 20-something just a few minutes ago. So you're getting it. But what happens now is you double the difference every time. So thank you so much. And please continue to call. Natalie, bring it up. Call for your donation. Natalie, over to you.
Well, thank you so much, Mike. We're encouraging you to become a monthly donor because a small donation every month can make a big difference in the life of one of our Easter Seals kids. We're also encouraging you to donate $100. That will get you onto our onto our Angel board, and also do enter in your name for a draw for a pair of economy class Air Canada flights anywhere in North America. Allison, over to you.
Thanks, Natalie. Yes, do consider becoming a monthly donor and also have your name entered into a draw for Easter Seals limited edition His and Hers Movado watches that retail value of $650. Become a monthly donor by visiting easterseals.org or calling us right now like Doug Ward did, Doug Ward of Toronto. And you have a huge heart because thank you for your donation of $1,000. And hey, Mama's Pizza people, that suddenly becomes $2,000. Thank you so much, Doug Ward. Kevin?
And that's a good deal, too, because Mama's Pizza is a good pizza.
It definitely is.
Okay, so what have you got?
We have Denise Thompson from Oshawa, $25. Suzanne Leonard from Toronto, $100.
So that may be $125 to you, but to Easter Seals, that is $250, thanks to Mama's Pizza and thanks to you as well. And we have a phone reserved for you right now. Don't believe me? Take a look at the board over there behind Mike and Diane. There is a phone reserved for you. Will you make the next phone light up?
Yes,
Thank
Kevin,
you so
there-
much, Kevin. We have 17 phones available right now, so we need you to call in. You know, Easter Seals began with neighbors helping neighbors. We need you to pick up your phones, make a pledge, consider making a monthly donation, $35, $45, $55. Consider making a monthly donation. Whatever you can do, it would be much appreciated. Thank you. Back to you, Natalie.
Thanks, Diane. Well, I am here in between two lovely ladies who are waiting for the phone to ring. And so far, nothing. So we know there are at least these two phones available for you to call in right now. Make a donation, help kids in your community. Allison?
Okay, thank you to Neville Ward in Ottawa for $100, Berna Lanning for $50 from Scarborough, and Norma and Greg Smith in Scarborough for $100, all double thanks to Mama's Pizza. Kevin?
All right, and what else do you have there?
So we have Larry Robinson from Harbour, Ontario, $50. And from Frida and Nadra Guarino from Whittyco, Mitobico, $75. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So please, all of that money is going back to Easter Seals here in Ontario. You can help. So it doesn't matter where you are watching, all the way from Windsor and Sarnia, right up in through Iroquois Falls, Porcas Junction. How about Porcas Junction this morning, up through Timmins, up through Kenora this morning. All that money stays here in Ontario because Easter Seals kids are all over our province, and you are helping them out with every donation that you call in. You have 38 seconds left in order to double that donation thanks to Mama's Pizza. Over to you, Mike.
Thank you so much. And I've got Les Keogh with a donation of $100. Now, Les has already made a previous donation today. 100 becomes 200, and it compounds on what he already contributed earlier today. Les, we love you, man. So, Natalie, over to you.
Well, let's add to that $25 from Robert By in Burlington. Thank you so much, Robert. And Allison Court, $100. Allison, thank you. That is double. That becomes $200.
Good timing there. Thank you. And it's my pleasure. Thanks to Ryan Cruz in Ajax and Iris Hunter in Lively and Mr. Corey Stanton in Thornhill and Acalia, Ellington, and Mississauga. All of your donations have been doubled thanks to Mama's Pizza. You got it in just in time. Kevin?
I love that. Lively. Hello, Lively. Hello, Coppercliff. Hello, Chelmsford. Through all that area this morning. Hello, Whitefish. All my friends and relatives in Whitefish this morning. How are you guys doing? So please give the number a call. Now, the ones who are on the phone are still eligible, and thanks to Mama's Pizza for doubling that tote. Let's go back over to Mike.
Here, I got Woodbridge, $50 from two different people. Irene Clark, Woodbridge, $50. I've got Patricia Moore, also from Woodbridge, of $50. Little theme, Woodbridge, $50, has a nice ring to it. Di?
And I have Toronto. How about that? I have Olive for $30. I have Jim Ardell for $100. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Keep the calls coming in. Over to you, Natalie.
Thanks, Diane. I have Bobby Shuri from Thornhill, $100. That puts you on the angel board, Bobby. Thornhill, Vaughan, Richmond Hill, Markham, Oshawa, Ajax, Pickering. If you live in any of those places, now's a great time to call. Allison?
Thanks, Natalie. And thank you to Brittany Ruxton in Windsor and Tim Summers in Kitchener. And who are you just getting off the phone with?
Jack McKay.
Jack McKay. All right, Jack McKay. And it's $100. Thank you so much. That got doubled. And it was on behalf of
Casey McKay.
Oh, all right. On behalf of Casey McKay, who's with us today. Kevin?
All right. So, and again, you remember what we've been saying all morning long is Easter Seals is helping kids be kids, right? Here we go. This is what we are doing. We just want kids to have a chance to be kids, and that's what you're doing with the money. And who is going to help? Who is going to help, Mike? Remember what we said before? Who's going to help? I am going to help, right? You're at home right now. I am going to help.
Listen, this doesn't happen without you. It is the big I.
You and be kids.
Yeah, no, there's an us, but it starts with you. You donate, and kids have freedom, independence, access. It's marvelous. Is this getting heavy?
It's getting
is it
really
getting heavy?
heavy? Yeah.
But when you donate, it becomes a whole lot
look at
lighter.
that.
Yeah,
Look at
many
that.
hands make light work.
It does. Over to you, Natalie.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, that is heavy. And you know what else is heavy? When a mother needs to lift her teenage son out of bed. Almost impossible to do without a ceiling track lift. This is the kind of equipment, the kind of very expensive equipment that you can help buy for Ontario families. Braces, wheelchairs, wheelchair batteries. It all adds up, and that's why we're asking you to help out, to help your own neighbors in your own community. Allison?
Okay. Thank you to Josh Courtleave in Waterloo and Patricia Cochran in Ottawa for $35. Please, could you please pick up the phone and call now so that Kevin stops breaking the set? It's getting a little distracting and disturbing and frankly kind of scary. But you know what? You can make it happen. And these kids really need your help because sometimes we take things for granted as parents when, you know, our kids can talk and run around and no problem. But imagine hearing your child say, I love you for the first time because thanks to Easter Seals, they got a communication device. That's what you're providing when you pick up the phone and call now. Kevin?
All right, don't forget, we're only on until 4 o'clock, so please, later is too late. Right now, go to your phones. Here's Julia and Loretta over the regional desk.
Thanks, Kevin. John Griffin from Paris, Ontario, donated $30. And Brad Small from Richmond Hill, Ontario, donated $35. Over to you, Loretta.
John McConnell from Toronto, Ontario, donated $30. George Jones from Stratford, Ontario, donated $25. And Susan O'Dowd from Welland, Ontario, donated $20. Thanks, guys. Over to you, Patricia.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Loretta. Both sweet angels, and you can help send girls just like them, even boys, to camp. All you got to do is become a monthly donor. Also, enter your name into a draw for these Easter Seals limited edition His and Hers Movado watches. Guess what the total retail is? $650. What a great gift that would make. Now, please, all you have to do is call now. The number's right at the bottom of your screen, or visit us online at easterseals.org to become a monthly donor. Speaking of those who are giving today, let's go over to Mohammed Huwaidi from Toronto, $250. Linda McDonald, also from Mississauga, and also donates $250. Oh, look who it is, Vivian Frankish from Sudbury. Kevin Frankish's mummy here, $100 from Mummy Frankish. And Rag Singh from Toronto, another $100. Hey, Kevin, speaking of you, let's send it over to you.
All right, and thank you, Mom. Love you. We love Mama's Pizza as well, don't we? Their Mama's Day, which is coming up when again?
April 29th.
April 29th. Now, you get a heart-shaped pizza, which is pretty nice, too. Maybe you might want to pop the question.
Well, what happens, you get a medium-sized pizza in a heart-shaped box.
Okay, but you can still pop the question.
You can still pop the question, absolutely.
Now, last year's Mama's Day, we want to outdo it this year. So you have an example of what you raised last year, and you're bringing a check for us right now. What is that check for?
For $6,000 here.
$6,000. We can do better this year, but that's absolutely wonderful. Thank you to Mama's Pizza and to everybody who ordered from Mama's Pizza as well. Do you want to give your phone number a plug? Oh, I'm testing you, aren't I?
Got me there for a second.
Good, Sandra?
310 Mama.
310 Mama.
Thank you.
All right. Seems pretty simple to me. 310 Mama. Here's Patricia.
Thank you so much, Kevin. How sweet. Now, you can make a $100 donation, or you can become a part of our Angel Board. Yes, all you have to do is donate $100 or more. But get this. Also, you can enter your name into a draw for 2 economy class tickets to any scheduled Air Canada destination in North America. That includes Hawaii, Mexico, and the Caribbean. Who wouldn't want to visit those places, right? I want to direct your attention over to our Angel Board and to the angel today who not only gained her halo, but her wings as well. Agnes Faraci from Toronto, $10,000 donation. Thank you, Agnes Faraci, for that donation. It is going to go a very long way, sweetheart. Fusila let me try that again. I've been practicing. Fusila Sushilshi from Toronto, $100. Eva Bayek from Mississauga, $300. Thank you for that. Nan Reeves from Toronto also donated. And look at Susan DeLind from Toronto. Here we go. Ready for this? $1,000. That is an amazing donation. So I'll leave it there. We'll get back to the Angel Board in just a second. Over to Mike.
I'm here with Peter Dahl, the Executive Director of the Jays Care Foundation. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good. Tell us a little bit about Jays Care.
Jays Care is a fantastic organization. It's the charitable arm of the Blue Jays. We are all about getting kids active, all about expanding the sport of baseball, giving access, and making sure the kids can exceed academically.
That's awesome. Now, something I think very special happened for the Easter Steel's ambassadors on last Tuesday night. You want to fill us in?
Yeah, well, besides the Jays winning the game, Alex Anthopoulos, the GM, was able to try out his 2 newest pitchers, and they were able to pour in 2 strikes as they threw out the first pitch, and then we were able to bring them back to the Jays Care Community Clubhouse to watch the game.
You threw out the first pitch?
Yes.
And we won?
Yep.
So this means that you should throw out the pitch every game, right? Don't you think?
Yes.
Yep.
So we need to call Alex Anthopoulos about that, okay?
Yeah.
All right. That's great. Well, you have a special donation for us here today, right? What did you bring with you?
We did, and we brought a check for $50,000 from Jays Care.
Wow! $50,000!
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, also understand that there's a special surprise that you brought for our ambassadors.
We did. Our players were so impressed with Kalia and Tyler that we wanted to make sure that they got acknowledged and honored. So we brought baseballs for both of them from Jose Batista and R.A. Dickey signed for both of them.
Oh, my goodness. You got the home run king and the guy who strikes everybody out, right? That is absolutely amazing. Patricia, over to you at the Angel Board. Thank you so much for your help.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike. And wow, what an amazing donation. You know, these donations, they go such a long way. $250 sends one child to camp. take a look at our donors here on the Angel Board. Mandy and Kuldeep Chahal, $101. Thank you for that. Donna Moss from Mississauga, a whopping $500. Anthony Reagan from Toronto, thank you for your donation, as well as Paul Bogan from North York. Thank you for all you do. Pat and Antonella Calderona from Toronto, $200. We will get back to the Angel Board. Over to Kevin.
Triple dog there. Yeah, that's right. All right. You know, the good people here from Sobeys now, and you know you've been checking out at Sobeys, and you're asked to make a donation. You got the paper eggs, and we're thrilled that you guys are here. Trevor Bartlett is the GM for Sobeys Ontario, and Diane Reed is well, I'll talk to Diane in just a moment. She's cashier at Beauvard and Conestoga in Brampton. Abby O'Leary, cashier at a Sobeys in Brantford on Schaller Lane, and Sophie McGraw is a cashier at the Port Perry Foodland. So why have you brought your cashiers here with you?
Because they're the ones that are doing all the hard work with our customers, asking customers on a daily basis for donations to the Easter Seals campaign, and they've done an absolutely phenomenal job, and they deserve recognition for that job.
And out of these are the cashiers, I think that, are they representing cashiers, or do they do a little bit more?
These are the top performing cashiers in Freshco, Sobeys, and Foodland. They've done an awesome job.
So you're gonna give them the day off?
I think they do deserve a day off.
I'm working on things here for you. Okay, so go with me now. Sobeys, you have been with Easter Seals now, and why did you choose to join us?
You know, 12 years ago we made a decision to join the Easter Seals campaign because it is such a wonderful charity. They do such wonderful things for children, and we want to be able to use our leverage, and our customers want to be able to give back to the community, and this is a great way for them to be able to do it. 12 years, very proud to continue on for a 13th.
So 12 years, how much have you raised?
In 12 years, $1.6 million.
$1.6 million. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, Diane, you were the top selling cashier for the past two years in a row?
Yes. Yes, that's right.
What's your trick?
I'm very passionate about helping support children with disabilities. I feel they deserve to have all the opportunities that we do and to enjoy the activities of all children.
All right, so what do you have for us this year, Trevor?
We have a phenomenal check of almost $296,000.
Wow! Oh my gosh! Very good. Thank you so much to all of you. That is incredible. And thank you to everyone who signed out those paper eggs at Sobeys. Keep doing that. Thank you very much. That's phenomenal. Appreciate it.
And customers have the opportunity up until April the 20th to continue to donate, so please do that.
Keep doing it. Back to you, Patricia.
Thank you, Kevin. And oh, those Sobeys Angels, we feel your love. Thank you so much for that amazing donation. Let's get back to the Angel Board and give thanks to those who have gift today. Of course, we have Doug and Morel Ackers from Markham, $1,000. Thank you for your donation. Debbie Higgs from Toronto, $250. And Dwight Drummond, our very own from Toronto, thank you for your donation, my friend. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you very much. Now, we do have to say goodbye to Patricia, Natalie, Allison, Julia, and Loretta. Thank you for all your help. You're staying.
Yes.
Yeah, you're staying.
We're going to stay, absolutely.
He tried to get out, but we locked the doors on him. There we go. What's on the tote board right now? $895,000.
Wow. Absolutely.
Can we break $1 million?
I think we can get it done.
I think we can do it. I think you can do it. And I hope you can do it when we come right back.